Be you, be true, make millions. Your bank account is simply reflected to your self-worth, to your self-love. And we can see this in the pricing you choose for your products, for your products. Welcome to the podcast, Manifesting Big Money Fast. My name is Jeanine Hurd. I am so excited that you found this podcast or that you're tuning in to another episode. This podcast is all about manifestation, big money, energetics, spirituality, how it's all connected, and most importantly, how you can increase your bank account right now. So let's dive in today's episode. Beautiful souls, welcome back to another episode of your all-time favorite podcast. If you are not a VIP member, get your butt in it right now. You will receive a podcast episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Plus, you can ask questions, which I will answer every Friday. And just the last episodes have been so insane, like heated. The feedback has been insane. And this is for sure one of my favorite parts, how your bank account or your self-worth is connected to your bank account, how we can see this in your self-love and how you show up, how you price your products. It's all connected. And I know people in the beginning think, oh my gosh, this is so this is controversial. I don't like this conversation. Why you have to say this? Why you have to connect the money to the self-worth and the self-love? And one is my financial reality and the other part is my humanness. Like I'm a human being. I always have self-worth. I'm always worthy. Yeah. It's all beautiful. You can tell. You can throw it all at me. I've seen and I've heard so many versions, triggering responses from that. It's okay, I've got it. However, it's very interesting. The people that have a strong reaction to those kind of statements are most likely the people that have a low bank account balance. And why? Because if we hear something that is triggering, aka activating to us, it starts to activate this inner critic, who's like the person that says, that's not true. Oh my gosh, I don't like this person. How can she say this? This is such a dumb statement. There's this version in us that tries to find a reason why this is not true. This can't be. It's very interesting when people come into my world and they've been triggered, they've been activated in the beginning. People told me so often after they've booked, I'm like, I thought something wrong with you. I was just looking. What's wrong with her? Let me find an error. Let me find a mistake. Let me see where she's not perfect. So the inner critic can say, see, I told you. And it's so interesting. I see this over and over and over again instead of like, oh, wow, this caught my attention. Why did this statement? Why did her pricing? Why did whatever I do caught your attention? Because now we're actually moving into a version that allows us to see, ooh, what's in it for me here? How can I grow? And then people book and they say, oh my gosh, this actually works. It is so weird. This works. I'm like, of course my teachings are working because first of all, why would I be here? And I'm doing this work now. This is my 6th year. Why would I be showing up for like 6 years talking, improving my teachings, but is basically the same things if this wouldn't be working, if this wouldn't be giving results? Like I'm showing up because I want you to be successful. I want you to create a new financial reality for yourself, for your life. I want you to show up in the most authentic version. I want you to own yourself, like to know who you are as a woman, why you're powerful, what your special gifts are, what your special talents are. And I want you to show this to the world and make as much money as you desire. Why would I show up and create anything else than that? We don't have a logical response, but our subconscious, like, I know it doesn't make sense, but still. And that's always our response we receive if something's actually truly for us, but we don't desire to face it yet. It's uncomfortable to face it. And I understand this. In the last episodes of the VIP version, I was strongly talking about this. What happens when you always keep saying, don't have the money, don't have the money. It's fucking uncomfortable to face this, why you don't have the money and why you keep saying you don't have the money and why you are not changing your reality so you have the money for anything and everything you desire and find as valuable and to spend your money on. There are many, many dreams I have as well. And one is to buy a house. I actually choose a $10 million villa rather than a house. Villa/mansion. And my goal is to pay in cash. So right now I don't have the 10 million. But instead of always saying like, oh, I don't have the money, oh, so I guess I can't live in this beautiful villa mansion I choose. I'm always asking myself, how can I add to this? 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 Can you see it's a complete different version? Because one makes sure you feel like a little loser and it creates this victim mentality. Oh, don't have the money. And the other one is this powerful version of you, the leader of you that says, okay, cool, I don't have the money, so let me create the money. This is really the work of She Leads, the world follows. Like if you haven't done this program, like get it in the store. It's 5 modules. It's insane. I'm repeating this over and over again. This is the foundation. And if you did the program with me, keep watching it over and over and over and over again, every single day. And the breakthroughs people receive just from this program is so big. I can't repeat this. This is a foundational work because you are a powerful human being. You can change. But right now, many of you don't choose to. You choose to say, I don't have the money. You choose to not see yourself as a valuable, freaking powerful woman. You choose not to see yourself in all the gifts and talents. You choose not to learn about this. You choose. But can you see the person that chooses all those things or didn't choose? She has the power to do the opposite. You have the power to educate yourself about money and how to create more. You have the power to educate yourself about running a business and what it means. You have the power to educate yourself about your gifts, your talents, and how to package this, aka marketing, those skills that you have a business and you create as much money as you desire in that business. You have the power to create the timetable of your life, the schedule. Where are you going to be? This is all in you. This is all based on your own version of freedom and power. And I want you to feel this, that you are powerful, that you're not a victim, that your reality is not what it looks like in the second. I said this in the past episodes. What you are experiencing right now in your life is a past version of it is like an Amazon delivery, but now you're receiving the package of something you've ordered maybe a week or a couple days ago. This is how manifestation works. So of course, in this situation, there's nothing you can do because if you receive the Amazon package, you can't say, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Yes, you can say this and then you send it back. And then what's the next step? You would go again on Amazon and order what you desire to have. But can you see that takes a little bit of time till you receive that order? But every time this is it, is a past version of what you've manifested. So it doesn't make sense to always say, would you agree? Like, oh my gosh, this is a wrong Amazon order. It's a wrong 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 order. It's next day I'm sleeping. It's still the wrong order. It's a wrong order. You can repeat, but nothing will change. So in order for something to change, you have to return the current Amazon order and you have to go back on Amazon and order what you truly desire. But nothing's going to change with your Amazon order if you just keep repeating and telling me that you have the wrong order, the wrong package in front of you. But when it comes to money, like when it comes to Amazon orders, it seems very logical, like a thing to do. But when it comes to your life, you feel like, no, let me just tell Jeanine all the time, I don't have the money, it's expensive, life is hard, business is hard, don't have enough customers, don't have enough clients. Now this is not working for me. I would, but I don't have the money, so I can't. It's like telling Amazon, I would order the things I truly desire, but I can't because I don't know what happens when I return this package, if I really get a refund, if I return this package, and if then I'm truly able to order again. So I've never done this. This seems very unlogical to return a package, because that would mean then I don't have any package, because when I return the order, which I don't like, I don't have my new order yet, so I can't return. So I rather hold on to the shit and the package I don't desire, but at least I have a package full of shit, because rather I feel comfortable having at least a package full of shit than a package I truly desire. Does this make sense to you? So I can't return, but if I could, I would, but I can't, because then I'm out of a package of shit. You see how this doesn't make any sense, but this is how most of you unfortunately talk about money, learning about money, improving your financial situation. There always has to come the point where you are stopping your current situation. Where are you returning your current situation back to Amazon, all the parts you don't desire? And there's always this phase on which you will go back to Amazon and you chop basically again and find out, explore everything that's on Amazon to explore what you truly desire. And yeah, that means while you're shopping, while you're finding out what you truly desire, you don't have the shit. You have less. But there's nothing wrong with having less. You rather have less and maybe sometimes even only one piece of clothes in your closet, but at least it's something you desire, you like, that gives you fun. Contemplate this, because this is massive. This is massive. How often are you actually not returning the shit? And you're saying, oh, I'd rather have a package full of shit than nothing. This is huge. And I'm always saying shit attracts shit. Gold attracts gold. Diamonds attract diamonds. But this is on you. And you've got the power to change it right now, today. I love you. You've got this. I talk to you soon. And get into the VIP version. It's worth it. There's so much value. It's life-changing. Trust me. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast Manifesting Big Money Fast. I've got 3 very important announcements for you. First, if you like what you're listening, make sure you leave some gratitude, leave a review, share the podcast. Second, if you love what you're listening to and you want more of that, there is a VIP version available. That means you will have access to 3 podcast episodes every single week. Simply check out the store, courses.richandhappiness.com, or the link in the show notes. And lastly, there are always monthly money activations happening around the new moon and full moon. If that is something you're interested, check out the store for the next money activation. I love you and I can't wait to see your beautiful face soon again.